Well, how you doing? This is Ken Ivy with Manitowoc Wells, and with me today is Marilyn Lentz of the Horse-A-Rama production here. So you're in charge of pretty much everything Horse-A-Rama, right?
Yes, I have been elected president, so the whole responsibility falls on my shoulders, yes.
All right. So tell us a little bit about Horse-A-Rama. What's it all about? How long has it been going?
Well, this will be the 27th Horse-A-Rama. It started back, well, obviously 27 years ago. The horse facilities used to be over in the middle of the racetrack, but when they decided to do a little more car racing, there were some rules and regulations, so they pulled out all the posts and left everybody with no place to show a horse. Some of our original members, Bruce and Pat Cornelli, they were part of the group that actually started Horse-A-Rama. They decided to have a fundraiser to put up our lovely ring, and it was a hit, and they've kept it going for 27 years.
Cool. Now I've heard rumors that this is like it's not, I don't know if it's the biggest horse thing in Wisconsin, but the second.
Well, we'd like it to be the biggest, but we are the second biggest. The biggest was last weekend out in Midwest Horse Fair down in Madison.
Okay, but that's still pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Little old Manitowoc County.
That's right.
And we've got the second biggest horse thing, so yay us, right? All right, so talk about the facilities here. What do you do with this thing here?
Well, in summer, from Memorial Day weekend through basically the county fair, there's a show here, well, not quite every weekend, but about every other weekend. There's the Northeastern Wisconsin Pleasure Horse Association. They have a series of shows that show here. 4-H, Manitowoc County 4-H has 3 shows on 2 weekends. And then the 4-H kids also get to come out here on Wednesday nights and practice with their horse, which is a good, because you know, if you take your horse off the farm for the first time and you throw it into a fair situation, it's, you know, there's a lot going on. So they get out here, the horse at least is familiar with the horse facilities, not necessarily the Ferris wheels and everything else going on. But it's a good chance for them, and a good chance for them to all practice together and learn.
That's pretty cool. So you guys, the Horse-A-Rama organization, is basically doing this event to raise funds for the maintenance of the facilities here, so everyone else can do their horse thing.
That is correct, yes.
And so at Horse-A-Rama, what kind of things can we expect to see?
Well, we have some big name trainers come in this year. We have Peggy Cummings. She is from the West Coast, Washington, Oregon area. She is internationally renowned. We heard that she's actually in Europe like right now. But she's coming back and she'll be doing our event. She does a lot on the biomechanics of riding. It's a common misconception that you just sit on a horse and ride. And, you know, I loved your story.
My folks have already heard my story.
Yes, I loved your story. Yeah, no. I like to draw like a comparison to riding a motorcycle, because you know it's fairly same position. You have something that weighs roughly 1,000 pounds underneath you. However, the horses have a brain. So
big difference.
Yeah, big difference. They can think for themselves. So there is a lot to learn about riding a horse. You don't just sit there. You know, you have to deal with something else that is thinking, and they are there's flight or fight. They are a flight animal. So if they are afraid of what's on their back, they're going to take off running.
I'll vouch for that. All right, so we've got I forgot.
Yeah, Peggy Cummings. Yeah.
Peggy Cummings coming,
Yep.
and then I know you guys have a TAC.
Yes, the Manitowoc 4-H group use TAC. It's not the little sharp things though.
Okay.
TAC is a horse word for just about anything that has to do with the horse. You know, saddles, bridles, halters, brushes. That it all encompasses horse tack.
Okay, so it's like a rummage sale?
Big rummage sale, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We run it like a store though, so for one weekend you get thousands of dollars of inventory. You have no idea what's coming. You put it all, and it's roughly, I'd say 100 people usually consign. They bring their stuff in. We put our own special tags. We have an inventory list. People tell us it's the most organized used tack consignment that there is in the state. So.
And if you're just getting into it, you can save some money, right?
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. I know when we first got started, my daughter was 8 years old. We bought a 6-month-old horse, which is a big mistake. It has worked out well for us. We've obviously learned a lot. But yeah, we bought a $500 saddle. We still have brushes that we probably picked up for $1 in the used tack. So.
Very cool.
And show clothes, that's a big thing, especially if you're into showing Western. You have the bling, you know, sparkles and glitter and everything on, but you know, those show clothes can cost, you know, $500, or you can get one for $100 or less.
Right. They need to do that for motorcycle stuff.
Set up a used motorcycle tag.
There you go. Now I've noticed also in a lot of the videos people take of the event, the Horse-A-Rama event here, it's some sort of contest. People running around barrels. And, forgive me, I know nothing about horses or horse shows, but they do their little thing, and some of them are like people, you know, girls dressed up in frilly dresses and riding the horse, and they're doing certain things. Obviously, I don't know what they're doing, but can you explain a little bit about that, the events, the contests, or whatever?
Well, we don't have many contests this year. Every year we have something different. We've had barrel racing, which is probably some of those pictures. Barrel racing is a speed event where you run a cloverleaf pattern around 3 barrels as fast as you can. Obviously, there's penalties for knocking barrels over. We have actually our Performance Positive 4-H Club. They focus on, they call it gymkhana, speed events, but they do pole bending, barrel racing, stuff like that. So
Cool.
put in a plug for them.
What else should we know about Horse-A-Rama?
Well, it's a very family-friendly event, very reasonably priced, we think. It's only $7 to get in for the day, $10 for the weekend. Kids 8 and under are free, so if you have a horse-crazy little girl, we have pony rides. Once you're on the ground, we have pony rides, wagon rides, all at no cost, extra cost.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
We think it is.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Marilyn. It was great to see you again, and y'all come out
Horse-A-Rama, May 2nd and 3rd.
May 2nd and 3rd, the expo, and I'm sure there'll be signs telling you.
Yeah.
You won't get lost like I did. Okay, so if somebody wants more information, directions, anything like that, what should they do?
They can visit our website, www.horse-a-rama.org. And we're on Facebook. By all means, stop on down. We'll have a lot of fun.
Cool.